Hey, what's going on, Persona fans? Good to be with you again. Your Goku Gaming channel. Here we are, Persona 2, Eternal Punishment. I am so excited for where we are for tonight's stream. We are simply in the middle of it. Here in crawling chaos, web of all types of deceit and all types of betrayal, and we're going to be going back into Monado to whoop some candy ass, for lack of a better term. So good to be with you here. A couple orders of business. Goku Gaming, check it out. YouTube, Twitch, are the place where retro gaming reigns supreme with a modern twist. Today we're definitely back in the retro era, heading back to the year 2000 with the PS1. And like I said, I'm here at pretty much the end game of Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. We are headed to the World Knowledge, I believe that was the one. The last part of the dungeon I was on here, so we're going to be heading into really Judgment. A couple things that we're going to be doing here on tonight's stream. Of course, as soon as my golden honey goes out, I had a whole bunch of demons that were just waiting for me.
Don't get in.
Oh, look at this weakling, bro. Who is this weakling they got out here? Who is this weakling, bro? Literally, I'm just gonna. I want to see if they can take out a Katsuya Megaton Press.
Go.
If Katsuya himself can take on his own Megaton Press. I forgot those things are definitely weak. Are not weak to physical. That's so stupid though. Oh well. Katsuya was too strong. He destroyed himself. Power imploded himself. Go ahead and bring him back. So it doesn't really freaking matter because I don't even have the double XP effect on right now, which is absolutely madness. All this grinding for free? Alright, let's go ahead here. We'll put him to Katsuya's Palace Athena. Perfect.
Sorry about that.
Alright. Playing through Persona 2 here. Once again, grinding a little bit of levels, grinding a little bit of our map quest, grinding a little bit of the end game. My characters have all hit level 70. I'm so excited because that means I am literally just around the corner from the Hindu pantheon. And I just absolutely cannot wait to get my hands on the Hindu pantheon and their fusion spell. I haven't seen it yet, so it's really exciting just to see that go down. Also, today's stream, we are going to be mapping out World of Judgment, and the World of Knowledge I think is the next one I'm going to be in. So we're going to be diving into the cult classic Persona 2 Eternal Punishment, again part of the legendary Persona series by Atlus. I mean, if you haven't heard about the Persona series, you might be living under a rock, like actually. But you're in for a treat if you haven't. It's a mix of some crazy dark themes. We're gonna get supernatural events, and just great dialogue and writing. Buckle up because things have gotten real weird. There's still some weirdness to get in all the best ways. One thing that this game highlights too is worth mentioning is its rumor system. I've pretty much expended a lot of the rumors. We haven't seen any, meaningful rumors in quite a few episodes here. So I'm going to assume for all purposes that we have pretty much gotten through all the big rumors that we need to, so now it's just going to be finishing up like little bits of things here and there. One of those being Salam's map quest. We got to get him so he can get the Google right. Salam's going to go on to find Google and Google Maps. We're out here mapping for him. This is before they had the old Google car going around just taking images of everything. Yeah, we had to go through and map this all out on foot. Alright, let's go ahead here. And I gotta do a little bit of backtracking on this map just because that fucking terrible. But not the absolute worst that we've encountered thus far. There's definitely been like a lot more forced traps that I've been made to go through that have been a lot more annoying in that sense. So, go ahead here. Like, this is a forced trap right here that I made to go through progression, my map quest, which is actually really dumb in my opinion. That would be something they would definitely in the remake, once they do the Persona 1 and 2 remake. Oh, let me huff my copium real quick. 20 years later, that's ever gonna happen. But, they would definitely make it so you don't have to keep running through these. Some of these are like fake traps, I feel like, too. Like, they don't actually do anything. They're just there to mentally piss you off and get you thinking that you're taking all this unnecessary damage. Alright, gonna go ahead. Looks like I got the majority mapped out here on the front end. I'm just gonna run back here to the side. Like I said, if you're just joining the channel, good to be with you here. Resuming our playthrough on the legendary Persona 2 game following Maya, Balfu, Katsuya, Ulala, Tatsuya, and they are pretty much taking the fight right here to the big man, Nylarthotep himself. It looks like this right here is all finished. So that is now 3 complete maps. I think there's about 7 or 8, but we're maybe about the halfway point here. We're gonna pick up some bosses in this stream. We're gonna have some war bosses, area bosses. I'm gonna show you Caillou, which if you're a Shin Megami Tensei 5 fan, you know exactly who that is. Or Chiyu, I call him Caillou because it's a lot funnier. But that Caillou is actually going to be, make no mistake, one of the... Remember when I told y'all back, like, a long time ago that Legend Brights are super duper rare in this game? Like, they are very, very hard to come by. And so, basically, you want to use your item breeder for your Legend Brights. I'm going to show you where you can get the Akashic Ring, which is not nearly going to be as rare in comparison. I also have a Legend Bright in my inventory, so... Even though I say it's rare, like if you've been following my stream, I've showed you all those Legend Bright locations. I might just put a video together just doing the Legend Bright locations, best ways to get them. Because I already have everybody who's pretty much with legendary weapons, other than like 1 or 2 people. And I don't even care, like, actually I only need 1 more, because I'll say I don't even care about the handgun because Satan has the Demon's handgun, which is the best fucking handgun. Hands down, when it comes to just pure damage. So, go ahead here. I think I need I have this backwards here. I need a deadly burn. Fortunately, Katsuya is a lot faster, I'm finding, than his brother Tatsuya, his younger brother. Really funny. He's been definitely training for that police force. And since he's so fast, because we've had him just stacked with agility rings all game, he's pretty much like always wanting to go first.
Persona.
Oh, how did that thing not go down? I'm surprised these Ouroboros are actually picking up like as much of a fight as they are, they should not really be doing that as effectively as they are. See if I can take it out with this one. Because Ulala should already put him. The only thing that's changed is Katsuya is on Alice Athena instead of Katsuya.
Sorry about that.
Which might actually be the kind of why that's not going off as well as it should. Alright, looks like I got all this completed. Just kind of double checking, make sure we're going to be good to go to the world of knowledge. Careful with all that knowledge. Dangerous. Alright, so here we are, World of Knowledge. It's going to be a completely section. This is exactly what we just left off here last time on the Persona 2 stream. So, like I said, today is going to be a little bit of progression and a little bit of boss. Not really farming. I just want to show you, like, Caillou, because he's really good here. And some of the other ones as well. Alright, got my save here complete. Did I pop a golden honey? I think I did. If that's the case, I'm just going to go ahead here. Oh, I didn't pop the golden honey. Okay, then, right then. I just run around willy-nilly like, I popped the golden honey. I should have popped the golden honey because I have these stupid upwash. Oh, actually, hold on. I might actually make a pact with Upwash. Just solely for the fact. Literally, solely based on the fact. That he is a very high level and probably have a lot of cards for him. Let's go ahead here. I'm going to try this out. I didn't mean to do that one. Katsuya, Maya. I'm thinking about this one right here. This would be, one.
Then prepare to die.
There you go. So he gave me 80 tarot cards. I'm going to make a contact with him next time. Yeah, I'm definitely making a contact with him next time. Because making that contact, I'm going to get all those cards. And then, on top of that, I'll get some free ones as well. Some, I'm kind of farming at this point. I kind of want to farm a little bit on the free tarot cards, even though I'm at the end of my New Game Plus playthrough. I'd still like to have a whole bunch of those tarot cards just in case. The disappointing thing about all the worlds in the end game, I feel like, is just how little there actually is in terms of enemy diversity and high XP. I feel like I've already seen a lot of these enemies before. Probably because I have.
Secure position.
Oh, perfect.
We'll hear your excuses at the station.
And the mute. Let's go. I'm gonna be on Artemis. Always. Artemis stays getting those. It does make me wonder if the luck stat has a little bit to do with that mutation chance. I don't know. It could play a factor, like a little bit, like a times whatever that luck stat is. As Artemis stays getting those increases. Like, look at her. She just cracked out of her mind. I think she's actually capped. On here, let me take a look. Absolutely nutty. Look at that. Artemis is almost to the point. She's 99 in all stats, but that little bit missing there in vitality. So I'm definitely keeping her in my rotation just because she's just maxed out pretty much. She's literally perimeter increased herself to the max. It's just so nutty. I've never seen that before. I've never had a persona that did that. They literally maxed themselves out. Alright, let me go ahead out real quick. Grab this path. Looks like there's a bottom path south as well. Ah, yes there is. It looks like it goes around here. Alright, let's check this out here.
You're all under arrest.
Looks like Aplaush, Paisans, nothing too crazy here. Let's go ahead. Looks like I'm just gonna switch up the. Oh no, don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! I almost fucked up. That would have been bad, just for the fact that the way Aplaush works is he's a Earth type, and he, I believe, reflects Earth. Either that or voids it. So instead of going for the all-out attack, I'm just gonna Megaton press and just take him out. Katsuya has so much strength. He's my highest strength character. Look at that. He's hitting 700. Literally hitting 700. That is crazy. Yeah, there's that Anger of the Earth. That was a... Why did that do damage to Aku? Oh, he took himself out. Love that. That's hilarious. Why did that do so much damage to Saku? Saku weak to Earth? Yep. Why? I was gonna say, I did like half Ulala's health bar for no fucking reason. Looks like we have a door here. I'm gonna go ahead and change Ulala over just in case we have enough applause to speak to Earth. Very done it. Very done is also, that's right, because he's a wind type. Okay, so Rangda's gonna be my best bet. Unfortunately, Rangda's gonna be a bit of a long shot. What about Izan? Best bet then. Odin. Oh, Odin's always a good shout. I'm just gonna grab Izanami. Alright, look at that. I put, Aster off of Balfu in, favor of another persona there, which was, Rangda. That's just for the defensive capabilities. Nothing more. Rangda is one of the best defensive, characters in the game. Also going to have Ulala on Izanami, so she's going to be able to take over the Maha Magdine casts. But really, I have Ma Aquadine too. Actually pretty funny. I should have most of my bases covered with this loadout right here. It's actually going to be a very good loadout. Ooh, good. Took him out. Need to get that, need to get the shortcut open for, this world of knowledge here, so that way I can come back here. Sacrifice there. But, that way I can come back here and just farm. Some XP. Honestly, I don't think this world's the best one to farm in, because again, still a lot of low-level demons here. that really aren't worth my time. There's a specific black dragon here that's only like beatable with a specific persona. Yeah, we're doing that. But he actually, I think his battles just based by hit by himself by like 5,000 XP, which makes him pretty much one of the top tier EXP dropping our EXP giving enemies in the game. He drops an insane amount of experience points just for doing the bare minimum of fighting him, which is great because literally that combination of him and like some of these other fights he can be in where you're just like outnumbered and outgunned absolutely stacks the XP, so I cannot wait to get that. Like, look at that. I fought all those, I got 2,800 XP. Imagine just one single enemy giving me 5,000 and the difference that's gonna make. Oh, I missed a spot right over on the right side here. Interesting, because I thought I ran up in a circle here.
You okay with that?
Alright. Oh, this is Throne right here. Throne looks a lot different in the later games. If you're a Throne fan, our holy boy on the spinny wheel, eat your heart out, because this is Throne back in his more traditional angel look.
Secure position.
Which looks a lot more in line with power and virtue, in my opinion. Their modern designs.
It's self-defense. There's no problem with that.
Oh, another mute. Nice. I'll take a perimeter increase on him. All right, good stuff. Let's go ahead and save here. All right, heading right on through to the next one. Oh, how am I missing it? Running on the wrong side here? I guess I might just pop a golden honey real quick, because like I said, unless I'm EXP farming, the encounter rate on this one's gonna be pretty high here. I'll go ahead and I'm gonna pop a golden honey after this, just so we can get map progress. Even though I am happy to get the free XP, like I said, the main XP farms are going to be farther on in a different world.
It's self-defense.
Once we start getting the Black Dragon, that's going to be pretty much the one we want to target. Alright, let's go ahead here, just hit that hyper speed button. Gonna pop the golden honey. Gonna reduce all encounters to 0. Also, in the back of my mind, I'm sitting here thinking, you know, I just applied to another fantasy world magazine sweepstake entry, and I probably already got the results of that back if I end up winning. Alright, is that all this side? This one's a big world here. World of Knowledge is a bit of a beast. Alright, here we're just going to kind of do it squares at a time here. 4 square move. No battle. Oh, wow. Not expecting that. I was expecting a battle as soon as I opened that. All right, right along it looks like. How exciting. go ahead. I'm just gonna run down a straight line, grab some side ones. For the sakes, me here. Golden honey ran out. Pop that one more time. Usually it takes about 2 golden honeys to get the sweepstakes back. Over here. Over here, just kind of take out this on this. We have something here. I'm gonna save this before I go through this one. A lot of these doors like to be cheeky and hide enemies behind them. Oh, looks like that one didn't. Wow, and 3 precious eggs. I'll take that. 400 SP right there. Even though I can easily just go to the casino at this point. There's no problem at all to just pop over there and grab a few precious eggs from the slot machine. Probably actually be a good move just to stock up on those before the final boss battle here. Alright, looks like I got most of World of Knowledge here. We have more done than not. Always a good. Alright, that pretty much covers. Old honey ran out again. I'm just gonna pop one more on that. I should get us through the rest of the World of Knowledge here. Looks like we're getting a room coming up. Is this gonna be a boss battle or a knowledge? Go ahead and save it. It's either gonna be a boss battle or it's gonna be a cutscene here, or both. See what the next shadow we're gonna have is. Who we gotta save next? We saved Aikichi in the last one. Ginkgo and June are still in the clutches of Nyarlathotep. And I'm just doing a quick. I'm glad to have that done right there. That is awesome. No missed spots other than what we haven't gotten yet, so let's go ahead here. Right on to the next room. What we're gonna get? Oh, boss battle. Let's have music. Yo, it's that day. Remember how Balfu had a loved one that got taken out? Yo, check this out. Literally, Nyarlathotep is a fucking menace. He's making Balfu relive the night the love of his life got killed. Miki Asai, an investigator who was Balfu's partner while investigating Tien Tao Lien. He was killed by Young Pao in Taiwan. Miki. Balfu's partner. What? Balfu killed her? Oh, damn. This is crazy. Do you feel the anger inside of you? Who is it for? I'll give you the answer in this woman's blood. Why you? Oh, and you fucking get to see the snuffing out of a character in a Persona game. Modern Persona fans, take a good look. That's how dark the Persona story is in Persona 2. Literally, you just watched Balfu's partner get ended on stream right here. They would never, like, if Persona 6 is going, I keep hearing Persona 6 is going to return to this darkest story. They better have somebody's partner fucking getting turned up on screen by a shadow of them, because I mean, this just hits hard. Soak in it. You fucking bastard! I wish they would have voiced that. That would have had such a hit impact right there. Balfu having to relive the murdering of his partner in cold blood. I mean, wow. So, pretty much like the theme of this has just been like letting them resolve it themselves. I feel like this one doesn't really quite tell you, like, compared to the last one, where it's just like, I know you'll make the right decision. This one, just like, don't do it, so we'll just tell them not to do it. But if you're really looking, this one gives you an easier boss, this one a bit tougher boss, because, what's her face will remember? Not real, man. And this is Balfu's biggest character moment right here. I feel like from the beginning, we've kind of had Balfu. He was kind of this weird, like, antisocial, like, Reddit mod. But now he's really going to open up here. We're going to get a huge backstory drop. He says, me, it's not Tatsuno, not young power. You, one I can't forgive is there's the grave right there. I'm sorry, Miki. That time I was just a hotshot. I wasn't able to do anything. I shouldn't have gotten you involved. My fault that you died that day. So Balfu still blames himself a lot. He carries a lot of repressed guilt and unresolved feelings over what happened to his partner all those years ago. Like, what, 10, 15 years ago, maybe? And he's going to blame his selfish hot-headedness for that happening. And she's going to say, you always look back. You always believe we're right. I like that person. So she likes the hot-headed Balfu and that he doesn't need to beat himself up. And now we're going to know a little bit more about Balfu. So his partner, he still blames himself a lot for what happened, that his inexperience led to that moment. I want to just silence, a hush over the party. How pathetic. Everything's out in the open. And he kind of looks almost relieved here. Now you see, I was planning to use you guys from the beginning. Somewhere inside, I knew that I couldn't do anything by myself. Yeah, so even though Balfu had this tough guy, you know, charade, like he just doesn't care, like he's just obtuse, his things with Lala and Tatsuya and adults, you know, just being an adult hard, and and all this other stuff. It all was getting through to Balfu. And he always wanted to be with our party. And unfortunately now he's going to be Kaoru for the rest of the game. It's never going to be the same. And now we're going to get a little bit of backstory here. I was thinking, and now it's clear. Kaoru Saga died on duty 5 years. Man in front of me. Completely. One we saw. A bit misguided, perhaps. A free spirit. A lovable lush. I love the bromance that forms between Balfu and Katsuya through this whole game. Didn't you forget Twisted Person? And of course Ulala's witty dialogue there to add to that, her laid-back personality. But I really love the bromance that brews between Balfu and Katsuya. They were absolutely complete opposites at the beginning. Katsuya cannot stand the man, but now he knows he's on the force, or he was previously on the force. You know, a badge-carrying cop like himself, adhering to the laws of justice and order and trying to save people. And I just love how their story develops over the course of this game, because they go from complete opposite enemies to really close compatriots. Same with Ulala a little bit in Balfu. But he's still gonna little sis Ulala most of the time. Don't put me in the same shot glass as those sentimental wussies. And you know what, Suo? You're not cut out to be a police officer. Investigations are supposed to be. And he's gonna tell him all the things that he does wrong, and they're laughing. So, like I said, there it is right there. I was just talking about the bromance that forms between Katsuya and Balfu, and now they've gone from like you didn't think they were gonna be friends to like really close. But you know they're not gonna show. They'll show it in their own way, kind of thing. I love how everybody just has their own dynamic that adds to the groupness. Like, imagine playing a Persona game with actual characters you care about that actually are written well and have a great story, not only with the main character themselves, but also with each other. It pissed me off so much how Morgana in the 5th game just straight up runs off and goes to Haru after literally shitting on Ryuji the whole game, and Ryuji's just a punching bag, the bottom of every joke. And then Morgana gets just a little bit of that same energy he puts out back, and he completely goes off on his own and fucks everything up big time. So it's like, this story to me is just so much different than that whole like writing in the characters. The characters could actually rib on each other in this game, and it's not seen as like some hateful thing that pushes the party away. Like at best, you know, you start out this game, fucking Ulala tried to get Maya killed. He put the Joker curse on her ass. Maya forgave her, gets an unlocked super persona. Tatsuya and Balfu. Tatsuya and Maya. I mean, there's just so many dynamics and stories within this that it starts off like a band of almost misfits, and together together they go through some shit, and then by the end of it, they're just a family. Maya, you remember that fortune I told you about at the beginning? I think it's right. I forget, what was it? I forget what that fortune was. I wish I knew. Well, you know, there's a lot in life. Geez, what an antisocial Balfu. Miss Serizawa must have a difficult. Yeah, because I guess Ulala and Balfu are kind of the couple assumed. I've never met anyone like this guy before. Yeah, Balfu's kind of his own. I hate this about this room right here. It doesn't tell you which way to go. Like, I'm assuming this is forward. Okay, and I would be right. Great story right there. Let's go ahead here. Finish out these last few locations. Go ahead and save real quick because we're pretty much done with the room of or the world of knowledge now. And we did get a fight on this one.
Don't underestimate me, you bastard!
Alright, looks like Shale Gorath here. Go ahead and... Oh, he is actually, I just remembered he's strong to, magic, but doesn't like axe. That's how that goes. Here, Miles. Yeah, we have joined.
Persona. Come.
I forget to hit Megaton Press. Yeah, I forgot to Megaton Press. Oh well. Megaton Press. Okay.
Persona.
Alright, there we go. We can just, honestly, we can just Megaton Press our way through the
There's
place.
no problem with that.
Alright, go ahead. So continuing here, I'm under the effect of Golden Honey. If you're just joining us, good to be with you here. Persona 2 Punishment. We are making our way through the world of knowledge, slowly getting through Monado here. Also doing a lot with story here, getting a lot of progression. Like the door to the restroom right there. I need to use the restroom. All right. We could go to the rest area real quick, but I'm just gonna go ahead and out this last little bit of map here before I head back to. And just like that, that is going to be the entirety of the world of knowledge. Now will be the next world. Yeah, now is this world of something? World of something or another. Alright, here we are in World of Emotion. That's where we are now. Go ahead and save it. And that's probably where we're going to wrap up for tonight, is what I'm thinking. There is a persona in this specific section. We're pretty close, actually, to the end of Monado. We are not too far off now. I think we have 1 or 2 more maps here. Pretty much going to be sooner or later fighting the boss sooner rather than later. Final boss of all this, the crawling chaos himself. This is such a weird game in that I don't know why they put Lucifer and Satan at like level 94 or 99 respectively, when you pretty much in the game at about around level 70. So, oh well. Still going to be grinding out for them though, trying to get them summoned, getting Armageddon and all that. Gonna go ahead and save one more time here in Monado, and we are in the rest here. Let's go ahead and go back real quick. Going to pretty much wrap up our dungeon grind for right there. Next time when we get the stream, we will have our boss battles and some of the other stuff as well that will go along. By other stuff, I mean some story progression that's going to go along with that. Still a lot of story left here. Persona 2, now that we're pretty much wrapping it up. But still a lot of like shadow fights here, just like we saw with Balfu. Still a lot. Ran too far back. But still a lot to get through here. Still a lot of personas to summon. Still got the Hindu Pantheon, etc., etc. Before we wrap up with today's stream, we want to run real quick back to Araya Shrine, all the way back to Kismet Publishing, so I can see if we won anything, and I can also put out some more sweepstakes. So again, while I'm grinding through Monado here, I'm also putting in entries and picking up the rewards from Kismet Publishing. I have a great, like pretty much all of my characters have just about their best in slot, if not armor. Definitely like 1 or 2 people off. And there is a box here, so like really good just to throw that golden honey on, map out some things. I can come back here, touch the box, but on anything. Go ahead and see if we are a big winner on anything. There's a letter from Fantasy World magazine. It says, what? Thank you for entering our contest. Sorry to inform you that you did not win. Wow, that's crazy. The RNG on that is brutal because literally, ow, I have 99 fucking luck. I ordered 70 magazines out of a max of 99, so just the fact that I did not win on any of that, when literally, let me look at those stats again on Maya's luck. 94. Do I have to start putting my miracle object back on to get to fucking guarantee that I'm gonna get it? I don't know. I don't know. But oh well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Have to do another one, grab some more, probably farm in that world of emotion. Like I said, we're going to be looking for a couple of extra demons. We're going to have Chiyu or Caillou, which will be how we can get a Akashic Ring, as well as Gaia will be fighting them, and we'll see the Black Dragon. Alright. With that, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoy dark RPGs, stories, heavy themes explored like fate, consequences of belief, well, you gotta try this game out. It is such a gem. Modern Persona fans, Persona 5 fans, if you haven't seen the origins of the series in the pre-Persona 3 stories, you need to check out Eternal Punishment. It's so interesting to see where it fits into the rest of the Persona franchise. You're gonna, like I said, if you're a Persona 5 fan, this is a cool trip back in time. But that's all we're gonna have for today. Maya's been out here battling through Nylarthotep's crazy ass world of Monado, all of his tricks, all of his wild rumors. I cannot wait to see how this story wraps up next. If you love deep RPGs, strong story, tactical combat, decisions mattering, like I said, this one's a gem. Don't forget to hit that follow button too. Really like what you saw today, and maybe you want to check out some more of our stuff, feel free to hit that notification bell and subscribe. We always promote for our channels, always check out our playlists, and always, like I said, happy to have some new subscribers. Check out our playlists, check out our OSTs, our music playlists, as well as all of our other gaming playlists. If you are already a subscriber or you are a new subscriber, make sure, do me a favor, make sure hit that notification bell at the bottom and have it selected to all videos. YouTube's been going around and even taking people off. Even if you thought you were already subbed on the all videos, go back, double check. YouTube has taken people off of that, so make sure you do that. And until next time, see you on our Wednesday stream. Take care.